Oke, udah mas balik. Let's go.
A truly moving scene. A
You
pitiful,
did it.
doomed soul struggling to reclaim his fate in the final hour. Alas, his script was written long ago. In this scene, he was always fated to exit. A lie told often enough becomes the truth. Weave memory, history, experience, and you can craft a man who exists in the minds of others. But to become truly real, that path was still far off. I merely gave him form, a mask of flesh and blood. In the end, the breath that could give him life was his alone. Oh, a being born of lies, grasping for meaning in a world that offers none. Such a pursuit demands the courage to question the meaning of one's existence, yet. Did you not see? I did. His intentions, his ambitions, his darkness, his weakness. To lay a soul bare is not always an act of cruelty. Humanity is fate's plaything. I simply showed them the strings. I lit the fire, the hunger that might ignite their free will. Through contradictions and conflicts, pain brings metamorphosis. Tragedy breeds transcendence. Only then may a soul rise beyond itself and touch the gates of immortality. Should you still insist on my cruelty? Well, high praise indeed. At the very least, it proves this story has stirred your pity and fervor. That alone earns you the right to read through to the final. Go then, to Septimont. The curtain is drawing. There I shall rewrite Rinascita. Will you suffer in silence beneath fate's poisoned arrows? Or rise to defy this world?
You brought ruin to Rinascita. You think you're just walking away?
Ah, my stage lies elsewhere. In this scene, I am but a herald. But since you're so eager, I'll leave you with one final clue. I've never had much fondness for overwrought dramatic. The dark tide has already tainted the civilization capsule. It no longer requires the Threnodians' authority. So tell me, how could an existence born of the dark tide ever serve as its anchor of reality? Be forewarned. When dark waters recede, the truth beneath the surface shall come.
Smart.
The harbinger of when I was absorbing the Tidespawn, I felt it. Avidius was also born. The dark tide.
Then, why didn't the light of Imperator reveal?
Because his intentions and words were real. He may not have shone as brightly as the sun, but in walking beneath its light, he still caught its glow. And that unshakable resolve not to become a pawn of the darkness, even unto death. That's why he played right into the Quillbearer's hands. A scapegoat, the perfect sacrifice to bury the truth. All his noble wishes were twisted. Such cruel irony can rot for all I care.
Avidius shouldn't have had to bear such a fate. I will carry on his fight. I'll keep writing the story he believed in. The story that gives people hope.
Yes. As he wished. We must stop the greater tragedy that's coming. Let's return to Cantarella and check on the wounded. If Avidius wasn't...
The dude is just dead, bro. Because in problems to everybody.
The Tidespawn have fully retreated. The situation
Make
around
the movie,
Thessalio
bro,
Fells is
stop.
improving. Seems like the Order has already transported most of the wounded to
Let's
Averado
make a
Vault.
movie, bro. Stop doing the
But
people's eyes, bro.
as for the rest, the scars Leviathan left on their minds still need time to heal.
Thank you, come.
I'm so scared.
Don't worry, because they're all frauds.
It's you. Cantarella told me stories about you. She said you're just like the heroes in the adventure tales.
Stop tweaking this, but bro. I need to do something about this wedding. What the
But
What the hell is up?
you can't say.
Don't go. Don't leave. Don't abandon us.
Curtis.
Mortals need salvation. Mortals need unity. Righteous One, open the Ascendant gates for me.
They got another word. Yo, same type of stand.
This world doesn't belong to you,
Same
Leviathan.
type of stand moment.
Chimera!
Camera is the same type of stand as Leviathan.
How are you feeling, Rover?
Stand down.
I said, stand down.
The only receiver.
But, Lady Cantarella, we all saw it!
Enough. I told you to stand down. You've withstood the whispers before. Will you forget your loyalty to your comrades in the face of fear?
I'm sorry, Lady Cantarella and Rover. We lost our composure.
Leviathan is a master at finding the cracks in one's spirit to tear it asunder. Go do what you must. I'll handle this.
Certain emotions between you and the others resonated. Your tacit mark opened a portal. That portal fed on your presence to spread malice and fear. But before it could fully take shape, I broke into your illusion and shut it down.
I saw Fenrico, Mia, and Cardathia. They all passed through that gate.
That's the realm Leviathan created. The journeying paradise.
No, that's his child support office.
Avidius was Cristoforo's decoy. He planted that decoy in Rover, you are the new harbinger of the
Or
dark
should I just say
tide.
no? Oh man, this part is done. Okay, barang. Aku nak buat benda ni. Alright. We'll interact on alam. Macam mana aku nak buat benda ni. Dia cakap quest complete.
Cantarella went inside to prepare that antidote. She should be finished now. Time to find her.
Please. There is one. Oh, my God, it's one. Buat ni. Tengok ni. Ke aku nak buat kakak jadi gini. Memang buat. Cerita dia dah seminggu. Items and shit. Vulnerability. Aku cuma. Aku level 25. What is it? Sifat ni.
I should try.
Why hesitate if you know what you want?
makin banyak kali. Okay. Mana lagi? Kali. Oh. Tengok ke atas. Gas sudah jam. Yes. Ada access.
This is the family antidote, made to suppress Leviathan's spiritual corruption. Take it now. As long as we can identify the problem, there's a way to fight back. You carry the Sentinel's power within you. That's keeping the corruption at bay for now. What's left are the hallucinations and whispers. I've learned about Leviathan's current state from Galbrenna. The Thessalias have resisted the Threnodian for a century. Its whispers aren't undefeatable. We will.
Leviathan needs a harbinger with enough influence to spread its gospel. You're the laureate of Raguna and the hero of heroes in Septimont. That's more than enough to be its. Your path overlaps with Ovidius. The Tidespawn are shaped by the harbinger's thoughts and memories. Neither the Thundering Mephis nor the Phalian Beringal are native.
You once said the Harbinger had to be corrupted by the Dark Tide.
I suspect the one corrupted might not be you.
My homie.
The Dark Tide, huh? I ate some back at the hunting grounds. It tasted kind of funky. It made me super sleepy. Ever since then, I've been having the weirdest nightmares.
Abby does carry the Dark Tide's frequency.
Abby must have absorbed many other frequencies. So while the Dark Tide's frequency lay in wait, It was masked by the others.
You're in the blender. You're not
It makes
getting anything.
sense. You two share life and energy. As the primary in this bond, your frequency has been overriding Abby's. Leviathan planned for this.
Rover? Did I do something wrong?
Nah, you got this under control.
We made a call when it mattered. I asked you to absorb the dark tide. We couldn't have known what it would become. You didn't do any.
I see. Well, I can go hungry.
Let's go,
If I
Bossy.
have to. But you better not get hurt.
The real threat is Leviathan. If we want to end this for good,
From what I know, Leviathan manifests its kingdom by flooding Rinascita with the dark tide. That's how it turns the... But we've already secured Raguna and Septimont. The Fabricatorium and the hunting grounds are both stabilized. So why is this paradise still...
everything you've done has slowed down or maybe even sealed off some of its pathways. That's why Leviathan is resorting to its final plan. This so-called divinity is more devious than humanity realizes. The paradise you saw is not of this world. It stands within the dark tide. Matriarch of Phasalia, you have guarded this truth for over a century. Now, we need your insight.
I couldn't see the truth until the Threnodians' whispers finally quieted. Only then did those ancient records, once twisted beyond recognition, begin to make sense again.
Look at them.
Leviathan was born from the shadows in our hearts, from our longing to connect and belong. It took the shape of a sea creature,
That's right.
because nothing frightens us more than the deep. It used faith to spread a spiritual plague. All the while, it has been feeding on our pains, fear, despair, sorrow. Our ancestors believed Leviathan survived by absorbing these emotions. Little by little, it burrowed into Rinascita's collective unconscious. They said the dark tide is that subconscious made real, an ocean of shared trauma. That's why they called Leviathan the master of the deep.
I heard them. All those voices in the dark tide. And before I touched the gate, I felt it. Fear. Sorrow.
The stronger the conflict, the deeper the emotion it stirs. That's what shapes our memories and subconscious. That's why the playwright kept forcing Rinascita into conflict. Every tragedy, every struggle, it wasn't random. It was all to keep feeding Leviathan. The end times are drawing near.
It's to
The Ragunesi cling to hopes of a blissful afterlife.
get those
Septimontians have long
tonight.
believed in another world that begins after death. Leviathan may have drawn from these subconscious beliefs, aligning with those desires to fabricate a false future and afterlife within the dark tide. The illusion of the journeying paradise.
If that's true, once the people's belief in the end times reaches its
You
zenith,
wait down, you keep
their consciousness will
Darkness
align
straight perfectly.
entirely with
That's crazy.
Leviathan's vision, like Gilberto, and the others who were fully corrupted.
Its power of assimilation will grow stronger, until the line between imagination and reality vanishes. The journeying paradise will descend upon the world just as before. When it does, every soul in Rinascita will be unified under its control. No thoughts, no will, just blind devotion. No different. You saw it in the illusion. It cast aside the Sentinel's form and took on Cartetia's. That means the first step in her plan is complete. Leviathan is still watching the real world. Because of the mark of the Dark Tide, it can read your thoughts. But you must have sensed it by now. Your connection with Rinascita runs deeper than I, or even you, ever imagined. You're not just the harbinger of despair. you've become a vessel of Rinascita's hope. So go. Gather every last flicker of it. This is a hunt, yes. But it's also more than that. It's a war of spirit. Of light against shadow. Hope against despair. To take Leviathan down, our belief has to be unshakable. If there's doubt in your heart, then stop. A new path won't reveal itself, unless you're ready to walk it. For now, the dark tide in Raguna is under control. And I think I figured out what it plans to do next. Before the bells of Paradise ring, I'll buy you time. When you're ready, head to Septimont, just like the playwright said. When the moment comes, everything, fiction and reality, past and future, will converge there.
Still up. Look. My eyes are writing interesting because it can contribute to the real progress. Since the dawn of civilization, we written under the guise of imperator, then it's went to the Rinascita's faith on top. When discovered by the Sentinel, the Vikings still unleashed the first dark tide, attempting to harvest this civilization. Trusting the first primates. The sheriff given the whispers once painted an idea in our minds. The dark tide is fake, and the Viking escape. In hindsight, perhaps it was not so far from the truth. Our collective subconscious foiled flows endlessly through the dark tide, by day and by night. The Viking has the next death, even unseen changes delivered to us through our dreams. And the slaughtered bits of us rise to the surface and slip into the walking map. The waking Arthur's is an absence burdened by will dot form. I feel that as a point of view to the video. Let's button stop. The Avenger is condemned to wander the dark solutions. And as the corruption sinks deeper, the boundary between dream and reality begins to unravel. And then they means that living for monsters, or even start down just to restaurant intuition, tragedies born of confusion. Trials and even themselves, they may have come to embody malice and fear itself. If they surround to that fate without or the good, even had nothing but a pop. As the riders from Greater Palm, they each made the same choice to take their own lives. For now, we must sit that talk. She best reliability to move between these with unadapted solutions. It was through the gift she was able to pull me back. It's just another bit of trust. Should then the rise and trust will flow. Looks at the if the story actually is cause risk to happen again. The failure. I don't want to take this home. Nope, that does not exist. Nope, clever. Nope. Minta tu doktor. Actually comes in playing the gameplay. I'm starting this storyline. Press stop bila. Bikin lagi umpaya. Rehat kejap. Nanti pertama kau bersama. Okay, bye. Bye viewers sekarang.